you're not losing weight. Have you ever been stuck in that position? But sometimes, like even if I asked you right now, what things do you need to do to lose weight? I'm sure so many different things that start popping in your mind. You might be like, well, working out will help me lose weight. Eating right will help me lose weight. Not eating right before bed will help me lose weight. And all these different thoughts come into your mind, but still, when it comes to implementing this and actually making these results stick, it just never seems to work. What if I told you maybe the reason it's not working is the order you're doing it in? So sometimes you could be doing all the right things, but because the order is in reverse, you're not getting the results you're trying to get. It'd be like trying to get in a car and drive, but you didn't put the gas in the car yet. How are you going to start? You can't go anywhere because you didn't put the gas in first. So you have to put the gas in before you can even start driving in that car. What if that's the same way you're treating your fitness journey? What if that's the same way you're treating your health journey overall? And that's the reason you feel stuck and frustrated when each time you get started, it's the same loop over and over and over. I'm doing the perfect workouts. I'm following these routines strictly. I'm doing the perfect workouts, the nutrition, all these different things, and it just feels like it's still not working. If you start with your mindset first, everything else falls into place. And that might sound cliche, but it really is the truth behind it. What is your reasons for starting in the first place? What is your mindset going into it? Are you only going into it from the mindset of, I need to lose weight for this wedding event? I need to lose weight because the summer is coming up. I need to lose weight because it's New Year's. And there's so many different reasons of why in your mind you're starting from this place. Hey, this person over here lost 20 pounds in a month, in 2 weeks, whatever it is you're saying, and you're comparing yourself to that. So now you're stuck in this loop of you feel like you're not going fast enough. You feel like you're not getting results. You feel like nothing is really working, nothing is really sticking. And in many cases, because you didn't start with the mindset first. I could give you right now, I could give you a perfect routine for workouts and say, if you follow this to a T, you'll get results. But after one day, after 2 days, are you still sticking to the workout routine? Maybe a week goes by, maybe 2 weeks go by, and now it's just starting to fade. I can't really stick to this. When I wake up, I try to wake up to the alarm clock, whatever, and when it goes off, I hit snooze, I hit snooze, I hit snooze. It's the mindset first. So once you start with the mind first, you become the person that can automatically do the workouts. You become the person that can automatically follow the nutrition. It becomes second nature. So in many cases, look at it almost like a bridge. If you have three pillars to this bridge, you got this bridge and you got one pillar here, one pillar here, one pillar here. Look at the first pillar of this bridge as being mindset. Then in the middle, maybe you got workouts. Another pillar you have nutrition. So what happens in many cases, people are trying to focus on the nutrition only, and you focus on the nutrition only, and then the results don't come in how you think because you cut out all the things you love so much food-wise, and you go strictly to, I'm only having salad, I'm only having water. And you expect it to work, but you're really putting yourself in a place of you have more likelihood of failing because you took away all the things you love. Or you went from not working out at all to now you're working out 7 times a week, but you didn't start here first. So what happens is now, because you put yourself in the state of, I never did this before at all, but now I'm doing a lot of this, you already set it up in a way where it's like, you didn't give yourself the training wheels. You didn't give yourself a chance to really win. So if we start here first with your mindset, if I give you this workout routine or I give you this nutrition plan to follow, automatically you're gonna be able to do it. So work on this first. What is my reason why I'm doing it? Am I doing it for someone else? Am I doing it for myself? Am I only doing it for a certain time and season? And in many cases, to start getting that mind going in the right direction, it kind of leads into that video from last week. It's the first step. Don't worry about taking what 20 steps do I have to do later on? What steps am I going to be 2 months from now? Worry about the first step. And what happens is once you get in this routine of just focusing on that first step, then what happens is it starts to fall into place because you're like, wait, I showed up today. I showed up the next day. I showed up for a month. And before you know it, it turns into a new habit. And when it's a new habit and you become this person that can now do it, you're not forcing yourself to do it. You're doing it because you know it's something that's going to really help you thrive. So I kid you not, if you start working on this, and when you work on this, that could be the people you associate with. That could be the things you listen to on a daily, day-to-day basis. Start pumping a lot more good things into yourself. Like a lot of time brainwashing gets a negative connotation, but what if you can brainwash yourself in a good way? Technically, you're cleaning your brain. Think of it like you have a soap bar and you're massaging your brain and getting all the impurities out so that now it can flourish in the best way. So if you start pumping all of these things, putting yourself around the right people, putting the right content in over and over and over, it's going to give you a night and day different results, because now you're not coming to it from this place of, well, if I start working out, I failed 5 times, so it's probably not going to work. Well, I tried this diet over here, but it's just not going to work out because it happened so many times over here and I just never could keep it going. So when you're going into it from that mindset in the very beginning, the chances of you succeeding is slim to none. So start shifting how you approach when you first come in. And you'll notice that you'll get so much different results by starting there first. And there's so many things you can do to implement this, but just take the first step. Don't overcomplicate it. I'm going to trade out one soda for some water today. I'm going to trade out one fast food meal for this today. I'm going to trade out, normally I'll just sit on the couch only watching the Netflix shows and I just kind of binge watch that all day long. Maybe I'll take 10 minutes and let me just go for a little walk. Maybe let me get that membership and let me just go in 1 time, 2 times this week. Whatever it is, take that first step. So I'm telling you, if you become the person by focusing here first, the other stuff is going to happen. You just have to trust the process. And when you trust the process, the results have no choice but to come. So we're gonna dive a lot deeper into this, but come up here. If you come up here and you ask questions, I can dig specifically into your thing that you might be struggling with and give you the key to help unlock that thing so that you can step into the next version of you. But it really starts with that first, loving yourself. It is the self-care. You have to believe you are worthy enough to go to the next level, to say, I deserve to have a better life. If you don't believe that first, how do you get to the next level? Because in many cases, you might not even have support from family. You might not have support from friends. You might not have support from significant other. It starts with you loving and caring about yourself first. Take the step and you'll be so thankful later, not putting a timeline on it, not putting a deadline on it, just saying, this is where I want to be. And I'm going to keep taking these steps. So it's going to automatically get me there when I fall in love with the process. So I'm telling you, reverse the order. Don't focus strictly on these are the physical activities you got to do. These are strictly the things I got to eat. Work on saying, I'm going to do whatever it takes by starting with my mind first. And by me taking those steps, it's going to get me to where I want to be over time. Don't have a little bit more grace with yourself. Don't beat yourself up. It doesn't matter if you fell off the wagon 4 times, 5 times, 10 times. You've been trying to do this for 20 years. Now can be a completely different season for you. Just give it your all. If you need help, reach out, all right? Come up here, ask questions and watch what happens. So on that note, that's the end of this video. We'll be back at it again before you know it. Y'all have a great, fantastic week. Start this week out strong and the rest of your week is going to flourish. Have a good time.